everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope you guys are having a good day. I'm sorry I've kind of lost my voice a little bit, so I'm hoping that it will kind of hold out through this. We're gonna push through, we're gonna make it work. Today I'm trying out the Ulta Beauty Brand product, so it's their store brand. I had gotten on their last little mailer that they sent out, there was a thing that if you spent $19.50, you could get like little package that came with a cute little, here I'll show you came with this cute little makeup case, and so I decided to not just try out those products, but to try out their face products. So I bought the foundation, throwing things, don't worry, the concealer, and their finishing powder. So that's what I'm going to be testing out today. I've worn this a couple times and I'm unsure of the way that I like it best. So I'm going to do one side of my face with a beauty blender, or that type of sponge rather. It's not an actual beauty blender. I actually got it from Walmart for like $1 or something. And I really like it. It's really soft and squishy, and I really like it. And the other side of my face I'm going to be doing with a brush. So we're going to go ahead and get started. Welcome to my new setup. I don't know if you saw my last video, but I'm so excited. I have this little desk. My husband set up my lighting. If you have any suggestions, please let me know. Subscribe down below, and we're going to go ahead and get started to make this video real quick. So I'm also going to use their primer, but I'm going to use it on both sides of my face so that it can be even on both sides. So this is their Ulta Beauty Mattifying Face Primer. It's supposed to control shine and blur pores. So if I look down below a little bit, I've just got my mirror right down here, and it's a little bit easier for me to see in the viewfinder, so I might be using both. This primer is mattifying, but it looks to me like it's a little bit illuminating as well, which might sound like a little bit of a contradictory thing, but I don't think it makes it too oily. I think it just brings a nice light to, like a glow to the skin. And I just like to first kind of press it in where I have most of my pores, on my nose, the center of my face basically, and then just kind of bring it out. So we're just gonna go ahead and do that. So we're just gonna kind of bring it out here. I'm going to put a little bit on my eyes and my under eyes as well. I've got huge bags under my under eyes. We got a little bit of a scare last night. Our fire alarm went off at like 4:30 in the morning, and it went off for like, I don't know, 10 seconds and then turned off and was fine. My husband jumps up out of bed. He's searching all over the house. We don't know. We have no idea why it went off. So we're continuing to look into that. So then I'm gonna go in with the Ulta Beauty HD Soft Focus Liquid Foundation. This is in the shade Light Cool. So I'm gonna do just half a pump, because usually I can cover my face with a pump. But we'll see how this works. I'm gonna start with the sponge. So we're just gonna, I don't know, I really like using sponges when I put my makeup on. So anyway, that gave us a little bit of a heart attack this morning. The kids, of course, it woke them up. They had a hard time going back to sleep. This is so liquidy and it blends out so easily. And then I was taking the recycling out today, and my dog usually just kind of stands on the sidewalk and watches me. And she decided to run out in the road in front of the recycling truck today and scared me to death. And of course the truck starts coming at her, and she starts going towards the truck, which was terrible. And I was on the phone with my husband and I was screaming at her, my poor husband. He's like, "What just happened?" Anyway, all is well. She's fine. I had to come in and eat some chocolate to calm down a little bit, but so that's already blended out. It looks really nice. The next one we're gonna do this side of my face with a brush. So we're gonna do another little half a pump there. I have a little bit more blemishes on this side of my face. And I like to stipple my foundation in rather than kind of rubbing it across my face. I just think it gives it a little bit more of a flawless finish. Right here is where I'm finding that I'm having the most problem with foundations, and so I want to see how this one wears right between my eyebrows. So this, the Beauty Blender definitely picks up some of the foundation. I don't know if you can see that. My lighting still may not be perfect, but it is definitely thicker over on this side, which is to be expected. Maybe you just don't need quite as much product because the sponge is gonna pick up some of the product, whereas the brush doesn't pick that product up, it just spreads it. Especially where I've got a synthetic brush. That looks better. It looks pretty even on both sides. And between my eyes doesn't look too bad, but we're gonna see how that wears throughout the day. And then we're gonna go ahead and go in with the concealer. I already know this is a concealer that I don't like putting just all over my face. I'm just gonna try to put it under my eyes and see how that does. Just because I did put it all over my face and it started to break up really bad on my nose, especially and this area. So I want to see what it looks like if I don't. So like I said, with taking brushes and making them work for you, this is probably not the greatest concealer brush, but it's what I've got for now. And we'll make it work. Oh, that kind of canceled out. I could probably use some color correcting under here. Okay, probably. No, I could definitely use some color correcting under here. But I just want to see how the product wears. And so I don't want to do too much correcting. It's like, we're figuring this out still, guys. I appreciate you being patient with me. I'm doing that weird thing where I like open my mouth when I'm doing my makeup. So both of those blended out pretty evenly. They both look nice. We'll see how they wear throughout the day, and then I'm just gonna set everything with a finishing powder. Once again, I am gonna go in with my Beauty Blender on this side, see if it makes it too thick and cakey. So this is just a pressed powder. I usually use a loose powder. So I'm gonna go in my under eyes first and just go lightly all over the rest of my face. And then I'm gonna just take this brush here, do the same thing on the other side. I don't want to go too heavy and I don't want to bake. I just want to set that concealer and foundation. Okay, so I've got my full face of makeup, or face makeup done. I'm gonna go ahead and finish the rest of my makeup off camera, and I'll come back and then we'll kind of check in throughout the day and see how it's wearing. So anyway, I'll see you guys in just a bit. Hey guys, I'm back. I've got my full face done now. I did my bronzer and my blush were the Ulta brand. I wanted to make sure that I kind of kept that all on my face. So anyway, I think it turned out pretty good. I think both sides look really good right now. It's not breaking up right in here, which is, I actually found that when I did my makeup the other day and put the concealer all over, it was already breaking up by the time that I had finished my makeup. So it looks better. So that's not a concealer I want to put all over. This, it didn't cover up these blemishes here. So it's more of like a light medium foundation, coverage foundation. And, but yeah, it looks pretty good on the skin, and it's something that I am happy with for my look today. So anyway, I will catch up with you guys kind of throughout the day. We'll see how the foundation's wearing, and we can kind of keep going from there. So we'll talk to you guys later. Thanks, bye. Hey guys, welcome to my backyard. We got dogs barking and everything. I just wanted to do a quick check-in. I've got kids back here skating and playing in the backyard, and I thought, you know, in the bright sunlight, when I can't really see myself, but maybe you will be able to. So this is the side I did with the brush, and this is the side I did with the Beauty Blender. And I can't really tell a difference. On my nose, it's starting to come off a little bit. I did go to sleep and fall asleep on this side, so this area right here is not, I'm not really judging that. I'm more judging this area here. But they look not too bad. Right here, it's creasing just a little bit, but not bad. And both sides under my eyes look about the same as when I put them on this morning. I did have a little bit of shadow kind of coming, or liner rather, kind of coming down. And all I had to do was kind of push it up like this on both sides, and it looked just like I had done it this morning. So anyway, here's my like 6.5, 7 hour check-in. So I'll check in with you guys before I go to bed. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye. Hi guys, time for a final check-in. It's late, and so not putting any lipstick back on. But my makeup has actually worn pretty well. There's a little bit of creasing on both sides, but it looks pretty similar under my eyes. Right here between my eyebrows doesn't look too terrible. It looks like it's worn off a little bit, but evenly on both sides, as well as my nose. It's kind of worn off evenly on both sides. I really don't think there's a clear winner. I think you can use a sponge or use a brush, and either would be great. Anyway, I hope you guys had a good day, and I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.